Okay, moving on to making a sound. We've already talked about how to create an embouchure. The next component is getting that mouthpiece in contact with the embouchure. One really important component of that, at least for starting, is the equator concept. And what we're looking for is getting this mouthpiece on your face roughly 50-50. So you imagine the earth, it's got an equator going through the middle. That's right through the middle of the mouthpiece, and it's right where your lips come into contact. Now, if you're coming at this lessons and you've already played a little bit and you're not really 50-50 or right at the equator, don't worry about that, because there have been countless great trumpet players in the history that have played with sort of atypical embouchures. What we're striving for is sound over perfection. Okay, it's more about getting a good quality sound and having some general ideas for how to play. So don't get too concerned if you're a little bit different than what we're discussing. It's just a starting point to move around. And we're going to experiment with some different spots. So, mouthpiece here, shooting for the equator. Again, we've talked about strong corners, soft middle, form the letter M, mouthpiece on. I think most of you will want to play with a wet lip application, but you might like a dry application. Probably 80 to 90% play wet and about 15, 10, 20 play dry. So it's really just something you're going to experiment with. So try dry, try licking your lips, and do the same process. M. All right? Now this is where teachers sort of diverge in theories about making a sound. There's a lot of people who teach and believe strongly in the importance of a buzz. And there are a lot of people that talk about the standing wave and just blowing air into a horn. I'm going to demonstrate both methods for you, and they're equally valid, but I'm not going to get too deep into one camp or the other because they really all work. And the concepts sort of blend over and over as you move along the chain in progression of trumpet playing. So the first way we're going to deal with this is talking about the buzz. There's a concept called free buzzing, where you just take your lips and you get them to vibrate in that beginning embouchure setting. That's the free buzz. If you have a hard time getting a free buzz right off the bat, take your finger, place it on your bottom lip. You might have a little bit better luck getting a free buzz, okay? Free buzz is a great way to get the concept of vibrating your lips. Again, it's not necessary, as I'll demonstrate in a second. You can play a beautiful sound without buzzing. You take the concept of the free buzz and add the mouthpiece. If your finger was here, that now becomes the bottom of the mouthpiece. Pressure against your bottom teeth. You notice how steady that my vibration is in the sound. That's because I'm delivering a really steady airstream. So you're going to hear us go back constantly to the concept of steady air. Steady air is at the heart of playing trumpet. I don't get a steady buzz and a steady sound without a steady column of air. So a good breath again. Experiment with holding the buzz out as long as you can. Experiment with different pitches, lower pitches. You can even have fun sliding around. Again, the key at this phase is experimentation. Taking good breaths, keeping a steady flow of air, and keeping that center portion of your lips as relaxed as possible. Firm corners, soft center, deliver the air, and you'll get a great sound. We'll move on to creating a sound without a buzz next.